what's going on? It's your boy Spidey, and I just want to bring y'all some pro settings, the best settings I've found that are the best for GBs, wagers, anything pro related, or honestly, just to be the best in pubs, because pubs this year are honestly hella fucking whack. Kids just be sitting in corners with M4s holding you, and shit's kind of annoying, so I just want to give y'all a little advantage and tell y'all what the pro players are using and what I'm using, and so yeah, let's get into it. So first off, I play default flipped. So basically, I shoot with the top two bumpers, L1 and R1, and basically that just makes me not have to pull down the trigger fully. I think it's a quicker aim down sight speed, I believe. So yeah, I run that. Definitely not inverted look. And this year, so this is the sense. I run 6.6. Usually, if you're a sub player, I've seen anywhere from like 5.5 to 7.7. If you want to run 6.6, I recommend you do your aim down sight speed with all regular guns, a 0.9. It makes it a little bit slower because 6.6 is really fast to look around, especially when you're playing GBs and it's very hectic. You want to be very accurate. You don't want to miss any shots. So I recommend you go down to 0.90. So it's going to be playing like your ADS, I'm guessing somewhere in the 5s, but your look around is still 6, which is amazing. If you want to play 7.7, I recommend turning this down to like 0.8 or even 0.75 I've seen. And if you're playing 5.5, you probably just want to leave it on 1 and like that. And then for your snipers, I've seen people run 5.5 with like a 0.12, or they just run normal snipe. I run 6.6, 0.12. That's a little bit quick, but I used to be a sniper / feeder, and I'm just really used to snapping on people and drag scoping, so I want that really quick aim in and slide. So yeah, that's what I use. So for the aim response curve type, this is really honestly personal preference. So standard, honestly, you can either just play on standard if you really don't want to mess around with this and get too into it. But I like linear. It just makes it basically there's no dead zone, I feel like, and I just goes directly to where I'm pointing. I heard there's a little bit difference in dynamic. It makes it slower when you're aiming on someone, but faster to speed up. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't really want to get all into that. I'll leave a Reddit post down in the description if y'all guys want to really get into that. But yeah, you definitely don't want to play with controller vibration. You don't want to be holding down the trigger and your shit's be fucking shaking out the screen. You know what I'm saying? It could mess up your shot, honestly, because the controller's shaking, and that right analog stick's gonna be shaking too, boy. So yeah. Honestly, this year, I just recommend standard aim assist. The other stuff, it just seems like it'll fuck up your shot, honestly. It's a little bit weird. I wouldn't get really into that. Honestly, just keep it on standard. I've seen everyone use that. Weapon mount, this is really clutch this year that you can lean and really get some nice peak shots. So what I like ADS and melee, so I just aim down sights and click the right analog stick ins as I play default. And it just makes it really quick to just shoulder peek real quick, kind of get some information and back up. Or honestly, if you can just mount, it's just super easy to just mount someone. I used to play on double tap, so I just run around double tapping the aim button, and it would just aim in. I kind of like that too, but I feel like it's kind of clunky, so I just like to play on ADS and melee. You definitely don't want to play on aim down sight, because that'll fuck you up. All this normal, I keep it on hold, like normal COD, tap to reload on, all that. Slide behavior normal. Alright, for the general, brightness is really personal preference. Usually it's anywhere from 50 to 60. I like it on 60. I like it to be a little bit higher just so I can see a little bit more stuff. But also, when you're in a dark area and outside is lighter, it's going to be really bright. So just keep that in mind. Safe area, honestly, you want that as low as possible. I've always found, so you don't have to keep looking across the screen higher up. I just found this very easier. Film grain, you want this shit off. You do not want your game looking all grainy, bro. That shit just does not look good. Shit is whack. You just don't want that at all. I disabled that. Subtitles, I honestly like on. Just because you can kind of read some of the call-outs that they give you. So if you can't really hear them, you can kind of just look and read it or something like that. I find it pretty helpful. English, if you want to play with colorblind type, you can. It's totally personal preference. And motion blur, you guys definitely want this off, alright? If y'all are playing with this on, you're doing yourself a mistake, alright? If you guys turn this off, you'll be 10 times a better player and weapon motion player. It'll just make the whole game look all blurry and shit, and when you're moving, you're not going to be able to see anything, and it's just not fun. You definitely want to turn that shit off ASAP. Text chat, obviously, I don't care about filters and all that. Audio in this game is insane. You can hear footsteps from a fucking mile away. It's very annoying, but this is how this game is. Hopefully add dead silence as a perk or fix it up a little bit. Hopefully do something. I think they're in the works for that. But for the audio mix, I choose boost high. It'll give you the best sound for the steps around you. I just feel like it's perfect. You could try to play with the boosts, but I definitely just keep it on somewhere in the boost. Definitely don't go to midnight or home theater or any of that other shit. It's just not worth it. Boost high is the move for me. I turn the music down because I don't want to hear that shit. Keep all this shit at 100. Honestly, just personal preference, however loud you want it. Hit marker sound, personal preference. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the settings video. Hopefully it made you guys a little bit better. Like I said, I just been grinding out GBs. That's why I'm level 10. I despise pubs in this game. Honestly, kids just do not know how to play this game. So yeah, I just been grinding GBs. So I found out the best that works for me. Hopefully y'all guys can find something that's comfortable for y'all and something that works. So thank you guys so much, and peace.